All right, people, we are live. Sorry for the delay. We had a little update of the software here, but we are live, ready to go. Gavin, give me a little sound checky.
Yeah, I am here if everybody can hear me. I hate software updates. There's nothing like coming back to your computer and realizing, oh no, it processed an
Especially
update.
when you thought you did everything right beforehand and you've been sitting here for 30 minutes, not realizing this was about to happen. So we are here, though, folks. Thank you for joining from all over the world. Some of you very early in the morning. Maybe you've tipped back a few cocktails at 2 a.m. in Auckland, New Zealand, and you're ready for some bridge. And maybe you're having some dinner somewhere else. We're ready to
Or some
play.
breakfast mimosas over in the US, huh?
Yeah. Bottomless mimosas is a thing, and it is a dangerous thing if you've ever done it with some of your friends. But we are back, and I think we're streaking. This is for 3 in a row, I believe, or at least two in
Yeah,
a
we
row.
are. We're going for three. No, th we've done two. We're going for three, but we're not stopping at three. This is
No,
three of many.
let's make it historic here. So this is kind of a backed into one spade here. 5 p.m. Enjoy. There we go. Someone's having dinner over there. This would be a time where we're just always opening one spade. If we had what if you put a club into the heart suit here, Gavin? Let's take this two of clubs. Let's put it into the heart suit. So now you have two suits unstopped. Are you ever worried about that? Yeah, thank you.
No, I don't spend a second worrying about stoppers. Having little suits, I'm worried about showing my hand.
Yep.
That's my fear is I'm gonna take an auction that is gonna not describe my hand, and we're not gonna get to the right contract. I'm not worried about stopping suits that the opponents haven't bid yet.
Yeah, and this is a pretty classic start. One spade pass, one no trump. We're going to bid two clubs, and this is very important for people to understand. Some people see this hand and they think they need to show extra values, and you do definitely have extra values. You have an unbalanced 16, and that's why if you see that description of this bid, it's pretty spot on in general. This bid of two clubs is still about 12 to a bad 18 points, right? You could have a big hand and still be doing this here because we're not rebidding a suit, we're bidding our own suit, and now partner invites the game on this one here.
A lot of people mess up the range of the jump shifts, and I think I know why is when we're rebidding our suit, like let's say we had six spades.
Yeah,
Then if we bid two spades, it would show a minimum hand, and if we jump to three spades, it would just show 16 to 18. But it's totally different when we're bidding a second suit. That
yep.
jump shift to a second suit, it's not 16 to 18 anymore. It's a forcing bid.
It's game forcing, in fact. That's why it has to be so huge when you're the opening bidder. But here, this looks like an easy 3-0 for us with extra values and partner
Yeah,
making an invite.
just to say, if I was playing teams, or if I would probably give this three diamonds because there's still a
Nice.
pretty good chance to make a diamond slam. Like if partner has just ace king queen fifth of diamonds as an example, then we just have a cold slam or ace king fifth. I mean, the ace queen jack fifth and the ace. They're getting close to a 2/1. They probably would have opened, but still
Right.
ace king queen fifth of diamonds. But just more importantly, if we had three hearts here and one diamond, it would be critical that our
100%.
third bid was three hearts to try to find a 5-3 heart fit because that would be a better game than playing 3-0.
I mean, we could still pattern it out, but it looks like it's
I
gonna.
with the robots, I wouldn't even think about getting
Yeah, good.
involved.
Because
Even with
it's gonna confuse them and us on some spots here. It's interesting they did
and
it.
there it
But
is. We're cold for six diamonds on
yeah,
this
yeah,
hand.
a
That's
great hand
amazing.
for
Ace king
this.
fifth and then ace third.
Sick.
And we're now in 3-0 trump where 3-0 trump we have eight top tricks. I can counter the
Hopefully,
aces
yeah,
quickly.
exactly.
Uh,
But we have possibility of spades providing an extra trick, or if we duck this heart, maybe they have mercy on us and switch to like a club or something. But
Yeah, and how many tricks do we have if the spades all cash? Five, six, seven, eight, nine, ten.
only
So
10,
ducking
yeah.
a heart's not going to hurt us. So
Well,
yeah, I agree.
we're just hoping for
The,
some sort
the,
of
the
help
thing
so we
is,
can create diamond tricks.
they're never going to throw a spade. So it's not like waiting and delaying the
Ooh,
inevitable. Well,
thank
but
you.
there it is. And
We
maybe
should duck this.
no,
Oh,
I
because we
think
have an entry.
because
Yeah. Oh no, we
if
don't.
it
We don't have an entry.
if it's Jack 10, oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. If it's Jack 10 fourth, then we can actually pick it up now. Like we can if we win the ace and then
Oh,
come
and
to
then
a
come to a
spade and then lead
spade
a
and then lead a
diamond up
diamond.
and stick in the nine, and that'll guarantee us our.
That's magic.
I think. I mean, they'll be smart not to split.
Right.
Uh, because we don't have that re-entry, but I still think we might as well take that extra trick,
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
eventually we'll be able to
Spade to
build
our
a spade
hand
trick,
and then
spade to our
diamond.
hand and diamond, and then we're gonna stick in the nine yeah, nine,
That
perfect.
would be okay.
Okay,
All right, perfect. So
excellent.
now there's our safety play in another spot here. Now we're gonna
Yeah,
win the ace and start playing
right. So
diamonds.
So now we've got a squeeze position.
Yep.
So we've what makes me know this is we have all the tricks except for one. We have three diamond. How many trick cards are left? There are nine cards left. We have
Yep.
three diamonds. We have the ace of hearts is four. The ace king of clubs is six, and the king queen of spades is eight. So we don't have a ninth trick. Now the obvious way we could get
No,
a ninth
11
trick
trick.
is if
11 trick.
nine of the nine. I
Yep.
mean, oh
Sorry.
yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I went two in exactly.
Yeah.
The obvious way we can get that last trick is if the spades are 3-3, then the seven of spades will just be good by the time we get there. But the way squeezes work is if we just leave it so that our last three cards are the king, queen, seven of spades, then if somebody has something else important that they have to hold, then they're gonna have to either throw their spade or keep the other thing. And the one that stands out to me is if somebody has four clubs and four spades,
There it is.
then they're gonna have to they can't guard both of them. But in order for us to squeeze them out of clubs, we're gonna actually have to get the ace king of clubs cashed out of our hand. And so what this is gonna although is there a chance of a double squeeze? Um, there maybe, but they would have just made it a really bad play of the eight of hearts to separate the heart guards. Yeah, so you just throw a club for now.
Yep. Win the ace of hearts and then
And then
play a club to the ace
I would
king and
cash
then
ace king
diamond.
of clubs and then take the diamonds.
Yeah.
And we're really all we
This is
have to do is
clarifying, basically.
we're gonna see how many clubs are out.
There's the 9.
Yeah, and the seven. So
There's
okay,
the 10.
so there's two clubs still out.
Yep.
So we're just looking to see if the diamond of the king,
And we're
we can
looking for
even
the jack queen of clubs, basically.
yeah, we need to see if two clubs get thrown. Throw a club from our hand. We can throw the eight of clubs. It's
Yep,
not
that's
because the
fine.
six of clubs
Six
is
of
an equal
clubs is
card.
just the same card.
Yeah.
Jack of hearts gets pitched. There's the 10 of hearts.
So I think the nine of hearts is high. So let's claim. I'm pretty sure they led the queen.
Yeah,
They
they
played
did.
the king,
Yep,
and
exactly.
so they actually made a
And yeah, they made the bad play. And
they made a
100%.
bad play.
Jeez.
Yeah, they and let's show what happened.
Yeah, here it is. So there's the queen of hearts lead. Good lead, by the way. I mean, but then the switch is kind of brutal for them. All right, so there's the diamond to the ace, spade over, and there we go. And here
Now
comes the play.
this is the play, the eight of hearts. What they did here by playing the eight of hearts is they made their partner have to use their king.
Yep.
And so now watch how this mattered later in the hand. Watch what happened to East after. So what they could have done was just let the Jack of Hearts back, and
Yep.
that would have also forced our ace, but it would have kept their partner having a heart
A
guard.
heart guard, exactly.
But by playing the eight, they stripped their partner of their heart guard, and now what ended up happening was East now because of the Jack 10 of hearts and three spades.
They have the long spade in the hearts, so we squeezed
Yeah,
them
they
in a
had to
different
keep
way
10 9 third of
entirely.
hearts, and so they had to throw their Jack and their 10 of hearts. And
Yep. There it was. So that this player just got squeezed right out of their cards because they kind of did something to their self early on this one. Nicely done, and that's
that
100%.
that was about the worst defense I think I've ever seen the robots do. Like that was
No,
really, really bad.
I mean it was
Well,
bad, but
well, they
my
shifted
goodness.
first.
You
I
haven't
mean,
seen enough.
the combo, first
Yeah,
shifting to a
of
diamond and
course,
trick two
yeah.
after the queen of hearts hold
From
was
Queen Jack
just
type
ridiculous.
as well.
Yeah, yeah, and then after that to isolate that heart guard.
There's a
But so
question in the chat: Should West rise with the King of Hearts?
there's a
At trick
stiffened
one?
dummy. No, there was a stiffened
Yeah.
dummy. And what did West have? King seven fourth.
Yeah.
No, so they don't
fold,
really
yeah.
know what's going on. Like partner could have Queen Jack 10 third even and have led Queen Jack 10 third. So no, you would just encourage. You'd give you like if you're playing standard signals, you'd play the seven, and then like a normal human being would continue hearts at trick two,
Yeah.
like because your Queen of Hearts just won. Like just the inertia of it.
And
Like
Queen Jack 10
yeah.
8/5 as well. It's not like you're really doing any damage by doing that. you
Yeah.
know? It's interesting that they chose that route. This is an unbalanced 18 once again. Better hand this time and kind of a 4x1. Just a diamond and see what we do on the rebid here. It's not fit for anything
Hey,
else. So
what happened that we got 100% up there and
yeah.
it's not messing up the usually that would screw up our
Oh, it's
our
going to. It's going to.
where it's
When,
not it's
when
there.
when we get to the tricks, it'll be a little skewed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the one that it's not dynamic in this way. It was just four spades here. This looks like
How many points do we have? We got a lot.
18 and a stiff
18 and a
hearts.
singleton. This is probably worth a splinter. Let's just
Oh yeah.
think, but
It's
we
not gonna be a splinter.
it just doesn't say it, but it
doesn't
should be.
say
But
it, yeah.
but yeah, we're not bidding it then. I would not bid
Yeah,
it if
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
say for it. Yeah. And now this was just like a completely yeah, that's a weird explanation for four
I
spades as well.
agree. Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay, well,
We're
a
not missing
splinter
anything
wasn't was
terrible.
not going to
Yeah, it's going to be
help
really
us.
bad for our partner. Really, the splinter here. This is
Basically, the worst dummy you could possibly have. Like
yeah. This is what
that
we
is.
call wasted values. These 5 points here would be so much better anywhere else in this hand. They're just terrible in hearts.
Yeah, that's really
Let's hope
sucks.
that let's
We're
hope
not.
that 10 of diamonds is over there. Though, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it is not.
no. So that could easily be a singleton.
Yep.
Who overcalled what here?
So it was one diamond by us, one heart on our
So they have five
left.
hearts on our left. Yeah, that could easily be a
Double
singleton
two hearts,
diamond.
four spades. Yep.
So let's win it and let's play the Jack of Hearts because
Yep.
I
Start
don't think
building
there's
some
an urgency
pitches.
to do anything else. And hopefully, if they don't have a diamond, then what they'll do is they'll play the hopefully a
Ooh,
club honor.
they played the 10,
That's
unfortunately.
that's okay because I think it's honor 10 on our left. And so what I think we should do now is I think we should actually win the ace of clubs.
Yep.
I think we should keep East off lead, and the way we do that
That's
is,
losing another club.
but specifically the Jack. But because that's
Yep.
gonna
Jack
force
10.
West to be the one who wins the trick. But I think we should also cash the Ace of Spades first. I think that
Okay.
there's no reason to not to draw a couple trumps here. Okay, and then now the Jack of Clubs to force West on lead,
There it is.
and that's gonna get us an entry to the King Queen of Club Hearts.
They
Oh,
did
they had
miss.
it
Yeah.
two of diamonds.
Yeah.
That's what it.
They were.
That sucks. It was all working so perfectly. I was like happy, and then don't have the
Uh,
10 of spades. Don't do
okay.
it. Okay,
Okay. So they
okay,
didn't have the 10 of spades. That's at least one thing.
okay. Claim the Queen of Spades gone. So
Ooh.
3%
3.6%.
because we bid four.
Is
What
it?
happened?
Yes, it is. Everyone just undersold this. They bid three spades.
How do you
They
play
bid
two?
two spades. Wow, they just bid two spades. They didn't remember the negative double freaks people out sometimes. I think your partner makes a bid you're not super familiar with, and you forget to bid your hand correctly. So you gotta. I mean, it's clear to bid game in my opinion on this hand when partner shows spades and they're bidding hearts. I can't see you doing anything but bidding four spades or, like you said, maybe splintering here. So it's
We could have
just
made it. It was makeable. Like we had to duck at trick one. It was just too risky.
oh yeah, because we disrupted our communication right there. There it is.
Yeah.
We still had it though. We had
Well, because we could go Ace, King of Spades, Jack of Spades,
exactly. Queen dub.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
one, two, three.
If we could see all the cards, it would
No,
be
how
super
is that?
helpful.
Well, hold on, that's still not enough. We have a two diamond losers, a
Let's
club
see.
loser, and a heart loser. So
Oh, I was looking at a different hand. This was the hand I was looking at. I think if they leaded dime. No, what was I looking at here?
it says we're always down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
always
because
down.
yeah,
Yeah,
you weren't looking at a different hand. You were looking at a different contract.
I
So it was
was.
showing
I
over.
was.
It was showing over tricks.
I
But
know. I was like, wow,
but
this
it
is
was
happening.
it was one of the two spades
It
people.
was. It was one of the higher like
Yeah,
us. Yeah,
yeah.
we were
Okay.
never on the plus side of
I
that
got
one.
to be honest. I'm not worried about the people who bid two spades.
Me
I feel like
either.
if you bid two spades on in that spot, it's just a lack of understanding of just total points. Partner showed
Yeah,
6 and we have 19, and that's enough for game. So
and especially honestly, when they're bidding hearts and then hearts, you're not thinking partner's going to have that much wasted. Partner had
yeah,
what was it? 99% of
yeah,
their points were terrible for us.
yeah. That was about as bad of a dummy as you could.
Yeah,
Like if you
they
asked
only have
before,
six,
like
and five of
draw
them are
up the
terrible.
worst hand you could possibly do, and
That
that would
would
be it.
essentially be it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the four worst spades and ace king or king queen fourth
yeah,
of their suit. Great. This looks like a natural one no trump opener. Finally,
yes.
let's do it. Two heezies.
8 people ahead of us after we topped the board, and then like
Whatever. We're good. We're
okay.
we're not gonna worry. All right. So we're just playing a tasty two hearts here.
Okay, so and right away we see that we have like pretty clear black suit losers, right? We have
Yep.
5 losers in the black suits, but when I think of how can I get rid of one of those losers, I see the
Pretty
diamond
easy.
suit as
Yep.
a possibility, either 3-3 or
Or
actually
a
in
jack
this
10
diamond
combo.
suit. Um, Yeah, so if this diamond suit, what I would like to do is at some point I would like to lead the nine of diamonds to the ace, and that's
Yeah.
going to be to get the nine out of the way, because what we're going to do is play nine to the ace and then small back to the queen, and if West shows up with the jack or the ten of
Now we have a
diamonds on the
restricted
second,
choice.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the plan will be to play diamonds for four tricks. I think we should actually run all the hearts to give the robots a chance to throw a
Oh,
diamond
I
from
think
10
that's
fourth or whatever.
yeah.
I don't, because we're not going to use those trumps and dummy,
Yeah.
and so let's hope they're 3-2. But it's just giving them a chance to make a mistake before um before they know anything about the diamonds. It's like doing it while we keep information quiet. They don't know we have four diamonds yet. If we
Yep.
start playing diamonds, then they're going to know what to keep later. But
There's a
now we play
club.
the seven of hearts, throwing. I would throw the
Club.
club.
Fine.
There's a diamond from them. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Okay, and.
Now another diamond.
Second diamond.
Okay.
Yeah. So now there's no
Ah,
the nine
okay.
of diamonds. There we go. So claim four
Yeah.
tricks. They threw three of them. Four. We have four diamonds. Only four.
There we go. Making +1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 53.6.
The
Probably
diamonds were
because
3-3.
it was it was very normal to make that number of tricks. So I'm guessing we're just tied for first with everybody but one person who took one less. Okay, good. Always one in the
Well, they
crowd,
they were
folks.
one of the people that was ahead of us. So
Yeah. So ooh, nice. All right. So well, let's. I was gonna say we could pull the audience, but this is just a normal Jacoby Tuno trumpet here that we're gonna start with. But the question is, and these are the interesting hands here. If we both have intermediate values here, if partner has like a unbalanced 15 or 16, these are the times where we might want to try to play some slam. So I think this is the only bid we're going to make here, Gavin, and we're going to find out what partner does. And this is shortness. So not the best shortness, but not the worst.
and pretty, really not bad. I mean, now it comes down to does partner have extra values or not? Because we need partner to have the ace of diamonds, the ace king of spades, and the queen of hearts. That's like a 13 count. That's not even extra values. That will make us a slam. So I don't know how it works with the robots. I've not had too many of these control bidding auctions. What would three diamonds be bid by us? If I was playing with my
It would
regular
just be
partner,
the control bids here for us then.
yeah, okay, so it would show the ace, unfortunately, which we don't have.
Yep.
But I don't know whether we might want to lie or not, or I don't know how that
We could do
works
that,
with
or
the
we could just bid three hearts and see. That does show 16
16
plus
plus.
total.
Okay, okay.
So
So the idea here when you're playing Jacoby Tuno Trump is your partner shows you shortness, and then you have to decide, do you like your hand opposite partner shortness? Now here we do have 6 points wasted in our partner's short clubs,
yep.
but we have also a good hand.
And
So
this
it's
ace might not
the
be wasted if partner has a singleton. So
yeah,
I mean,
the
is
ace has some
useful.
value,
Yeah.
but we have a decent hand opposite short clubs, so we're not
Yes.
going to sign off. The worst thing that we could do right now, the weakest action we could make is jumping all the way to four hearts and
Yep.
using up all of our room, saying, I don't want to spend another second talking about slam. Let's bid four hearts. That's what we would do if we had a minimum hand with points wasted in
Actually,
clubs.
make the ace of clubs the king of clubs, and you would bid four hearts in probably most of your spots, or maybe not even there. You still have 15 count, but
Yeah,
you're
like
not
the
as
thing that I
good.
want, the point that I wanted to make clear to the audience is just that it's not just about whether you have points wasted in clubs. It's about how many working points you have.
Yeah.
You know, so if you have 13 working points, then it's okay if you have king of clubs also
Sure.
wasted.
Sure. Exactly.
It's so, but here we have 10 outside the club suit plus the ace of clubs is pretty good. So I've definitely this is not the worst hand we could have. So we want to cooperate.
Okay.
So three
Good.
hearts,
Partners now cooperating as well. So there we
three
go.
spades.
Yeah.
Okay, cubid with the ace of spades. We're gonna bid four clubs. Let's.
Yeah. We could just bid 4-0
We
at
want.
this
I would
point
like to
as
hear
well.
four diamond bids. So partner
we
has
go.
the ace.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to go. What are we gonna
Is
do?
this always the ace?
Ace,
Yeah, it
yeah.
always is. So you want a big key card, or you want to just bid 6?
Yeah, I would big key card because I mean there's a chance we make seven, right?
2 with the
Partner
queen.
has everything, so now we can bid five no,
Yeah.
and
And always
uh
do this, folks. This is an important step. When you discover you have all the key cards in the queen, make sure both sides of the table know it. And partner is now just bidding
yeah,
6
so we
hearts.
just we might not even be making six, so we were gonna pass, but
Yeah.
we also might be making seven.
Okay. Partner
Where
has
did that
an
lead come
interesting
from?
hand from the east player. North is declaring that, right?
Partners declare.
Yeah,
So although
exactly.
it was looking great, we had this free finesse into our ace queen of clubs, but it's not. We still have a free finesse because of that void, and this is
Yeah.
something that is pretty important. Just to acknowledge that. people for some reason don't see this finesse. They think, oh, I can grab the ace and throw away a spade, and they don't. I see this a lot where they don't take a free finesse when it's given to you. We could just play the queen, and if the king loses, then we're gonna rough it anyway,
Yep.
and if it wins, then we're gonna get to throw away both of our spades in the north hand. So it feels like that's a better play than hoping that the king of clubs roughs out.
I was just gonna say the other play you're hoping for is the king is here only 3 times and you get to rough twice. But again, I agree that seems less likely, especially
It's
with
much
partner
less
being
likely than
voiding
because
clubs.
East could have king fourth, East could have king
Right,
fifth. If
right.
partner hadn't shown short clubs, then you could play low and maybe they'll pop king.
Yeah, gotcha. But here
But
they
here
kind of can see that
they
coming.
know the partner doesn't have a singleton
Oh,
club.
that the tank was a little interesting there for a second, but I don't think we need to rough high
Yeah,
here.
so the only thing that's important here is we may need to rough two diamonds in the south hand.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely rough low. There's no reason
Yeah,
to rough with the
right.
eight. And then uh, question is if we cash a high heart.
Do we have time?
Well, we're gonna need to rough both diamonds in the south hand, and so if hearts are 2-1, then we can just
Easy.
literally claim.
Yep.
And if hearts are 3-0, it's gonna get a little interesting because we're gonna have to take two roughs in the south hand, and not but also not try not to get over roughed. So let's lead the heart to the ace, small heart to the
Yep.
ace, because this will be a quick hand if they both follow
All
suit.
right, magic.
Okay, so claim
Yep.
playmaking six.
There we go. 89.3 are swinging around the game. Let's see where we end up. 5th place now. And I would guess we're tied with only a few
Those
people
four
up here.
people,
So
yeah, or three people, yeah.
Jan Paul, Mischief 16. That sounds familiar. And I don't want to pronounce that because it sounds interesting. I want to flash off of that, folks, for a second. But I almost said, what? Wait, Gavin. This is an interesting one. 2 spades passed to you. Uh,
Yeah,
thinking of a name change for BBO for you.
yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I think we should just pass. I think this is just a very important when you have like a hand with a singleton and partner suit. That your hand is just never as good as it looks. It would be a pipe dream to catch partner with a heart fit. Like if we bid 3 hearts and partner has 3 hearts, that would
That's
obviously be
amazing,
amazing.
but
But the odds are
terrible when
low,
partner beats three
and
spades.
it's yeah, when partner bids three spades, we're like, oh great, we're a level higher and nothing's gained. But the best thing about passing and doing it smoothly is that West may balance, and we might be able to double them. We have a great hand to defend a
I
double
was just
contract.
gonna say that's the absolute dream scenario here is when they decide to step in with some sort of hand that is short spades, and partner just has a bunch of spades. But here, all right, partner partner did have Jack third of hearts, so you might get a couple scores up there in the rankings that get to take advantage of
Yeah,
that. But I don't even know if I don't. 4 hearts doesn't necessarily seem like it is always going to be
it's got
amazing
work.
here.
It's got work. But no, yeah, we'll make 4 hearts probably.
Yeah,
It's not. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
depending on the heart situation for sure.
Now they're gonna be able to use our four spades. We're not even gonna be able to take a trump finesse. Ah,
Oh,
they didn't do
wow,
that.
I hooked it up.
That was very friendly of them.
Thank you.
So now we can go queen of spades, ace of spades. Might
Uh,
as well take the ace of spades, right?
yeah, yeah,
No?
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah. Pitch a heart, queen of
yeah,
clubs.
magic. Heart to
Yeah,
the
heart to the
ace.
ace.
Ace of clubs
Now
pitch a
here's
diamond.
yeah, so this is where we're play one club pitching a diamond.
Yep.
So now here's the thing is if we cash the king of clubs, we're kind of stuck in dummy.
And they might also shake a heart and take away our heart trick, possibly.
We have an issue that so there's two trumps out for the opponents, right?
Uh,
That we've drawn 2 rounds and there's two out. I actually think West has both the king and the jack, so it's probably not going to matter. But what we would like to do is play a spade so that they can if they the two remaining trumps are 1-1 that they'll both fall on the same trick. If we play the king of clubs now, the problem is that we will not have a way back to our hand in order to play that spade.
yep.
And so there's no upside to playing the king of clubs. Now we can always play it the next time we're in dummy with the king of hearts. There's no urgency to taking the
Right.
discard. And so that's what we do. We rough a small club back to our hand and play a spade. I think West is going to take the king jack, but we're just being careful trying to make four. And now a trump.
Yep. There
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
You were absolutely right.
Okay. Rough
Let's
and
claim
now
one loser.
well no yeah but we can't really claim
That's
because
true.
if they're roughing a heart we're gonna lose two tricks unfortunately
Yep.
but that would be a pretty bad outcome.
Magic.
We did not want to see that Queen of Hearts fall. That just made hearts make more.
I know, exactly. 75% still, though. So
Okay.
I guess maybe people were more disciplined than we thought, or maybe others were just playing hearts for 140s as well. They're the 2 4 heart bidders. And these people aren't. Oh, no, Jan Paul is one of them. There it is. So we may be. We have 2 boards too.
Where are they from? Is that Jan or Jan?
You at Jan.
Okay,
It's
Jan. Okay.
That's funny. All right, so still in good shape, but we have one player that gained a lot there, and we have 3 boards left, so plenty of time. And look at this hand, beautiful 6-card heart suit. Not enough to do anything but just overcall 1 heart. But
Yeah, we're close, but yeah.
you want to step on in.
I don't see how we could not. Everybody's
Agreed.
bidding 3 yards with our hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
It seems perfectly normal, and we get to buy it. All right.
Spade lead.
No, not too good for us on the spade lead. Partner just has a bag of hammers over there as far as we're concerned. Although some useful cards. The Queen of Diamonds is pretty good. So we're just gonna draw trump, probably an exit a diamond.
I don't know
Or
if we should
Queen of
even draw
Clubs.
trumps. We might as well play another diamond.
You want to do that now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Force them to play a trump for us.
There we
Yeah. We win.
go.
Trumps for 4-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I'd say we cash the Jack of Diamonds.
And
then so here's the thing. So who has the Ace of Clubs? Is it West or East? Because if we
probably
play,
more likely East, but they didn't lead spades, so maybe West does have it.
well, East showed up with what did they have in the first suit? They had both the Ace King of Diamonds, so they have one of the 2 aces.
Yeah.
If West has the Ace of Spades, then the rest of this hand is really irrelevant. But I think that if West has the Ace of Clubs, by playing a club right now, I think we're going to either end play West to play a spade for us.
Yep. Or a helpful club.
Or maybe they win the ace and they play a diamond, but that's going to strip East of their last diamond, and then we can go Queen of Hearts and a heart and then play East. So if the Ace of Clubs is on our left and the Ace of Spades is on our right, then playing the Queen of Clubs now, not playing the trump first, playing the Queen of Clubs now is it. Oh, that's too bad.
No, that's whatever. That was the best line there, and now spade through.
Yeah. So we're gonna lose all 4 of these tricks. So you can try the king. There's no reason not to try the king.
I agree. Okay. I don't think we're
down 3.
Yeah, I don't think
How
we're
are they
too
gonna?
far out
We were
of-
gonna lose 2 hearts, a club is 3, and a diamond is 4. So they were only gonna make 1. What were they in?
I don't know. Everyone's bidding 3 hearts on this. It feels like
Spades 140.
35.7. Interesting.
Did somebody get out for 2 down? Did they find a
We're
way?
Still 4th place. So no, almost everybody is doing exactly what we did. Somehow, if you don't bid again, they just play 3 spades and make 140. And then
That is so ridiculous.
there's 3
They
hearts
don't
down, too.
compete over 3 hearts, but with a stiff heart. Oh, doubleton heart. No, stiff heart.
They played club, and then it went spade, and they cashed ace of spades. Here, it's there was down 1, and so somebody only went down 2 and 4. They got the ace of spades lead. Okay, so if you bid it like that, that's insane.
I was rooting for the spade lead.
And then this one, interesting. They preempted 2 hearts and found an interesting way to defend 2 no trump with quite a bit of
What's up, Kelly? It's a beautiful time of year up in Rousseau. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Rousseau.
I would say, oh yeah, Rousseau, but it's not Rousseau.
Yeah, Rousseau. Anyway, it's a beautiful time of year up there. I was just up there for a day and saw the leaves changing. It made me have that one
Rousseau.
Like the 2-week window of feeling sorry that I'm not up there before Halloween kicks
I don't
in.
know.
And
I was on a
being down there.
paddleboard yesterday down here, Gavin, with some of our other friends,
Okay.
and I don't need to see the leaves. But however,
Okay.
that is
Okay.
driving through a lot of that, and I really deprived myself. I drove down in like September, so I saw like the beginnings of a little tinge of color in the leaves, but just I love that time of year up there. It's really amazing. If you ever get a chance to do one of those fall foliage things, that's what you want to do. 2-0 here.
Yes, we
18,
were showing our
19.
18-19 balance. We got work to do here because
Gerber.
we've been playing catch up.
Wait
and
a
this is
second.
not a hand. This
This is
sucks
the
because this is
First time I've seen Gerber on here, and maybe ever. I don't know.
We're in trouble. I would say
Yeah,
our streak is in jeopardy right now
yeah,
because we're
exactly.
catching three people and we've got this looks like a completely nothing hand. Nothing in the sense of we showed we didn't open one no with our 18 count, which I'm sure a
This is
lot of
true. There'll
those
be a
two
couple
spade
of those
bidders.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So we're gonna show two. We have two aces. This is just straight ace asking, folks. So we have two aces. We're gonna show that, and partner just bombed 6 now. So it seems like a very
come on,
normal
give us
auction.
some
Let's give us.
play.
Yeah, I
Give
was just
us
gonna
give us some
say.
action.
So 3, 7, 10, 11. I mean, it looks like an easy 12 or 13, really, if clubs are breaking well and
Yeah, well, so
spades
if we have four clubs and
and
we
four
have
spades.
if we have four clubs and three diamonds is seven and the ace hearts is eight and three spades is 11. So the question will be, where are we getting our 12th trick from? We might be able to take a heart finesse. We might be able to get that 13th spade. Normally, we would want to combine as many of our chances as we possibly can.
Mm.
If this were imps, I would say that the way I would probably play this hand is I would win the ace of diamonds and play a heart to the nine.
I was just gonna
That
ask if that would be.
and because at imps, I don't care about the over trick
Yep.
and catching the jack 10 of hearts on side would be that's one just automatic way to make the contract. Low
Yep.
heart, low nine, king.
And then
You're like, boom.
you've rectified the count in a way where a lot of this stuff just gets.
And you still have time to check the spades. You still have time to play a heart to the queen.
Yep.
So you'd be giving yourself basically three chances of jack 10 of hearts on side or the king of hearts on side. Well, sorry, got to go in the order we would check them. The jack 10 of hearts on side or the spades breaking 3-3 or the
Yep.
jack of spades dropping doubleton or east having a singleton spade so we get to see that they only have one and then finesse their partner out of the
Exactly.
jack. Or finally, if none of that works, we have a heart finesse.
Yep.
Now, we also might have the option of squeezing our West End opponent out of the king of hearts and the jack fourth of spades if we wanted through that line. The problem is that playing a heart to the nine at match points, we might have 13 top
Exactly.
tricks by taking four spades
By
and
doing
two hearts.
easy stuff as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and so exposing ourselves to losing a trick to the 10 or jack of hearts at match points would be insane.
Yes.
We can't do that. So we're not going to play a heart to the nine, even though that would be 100% the right play at imp. So that's just like the fundamental. People always ask like, what's the difference between your imp strategy and your match point strategy? And I will tell them I
It's a huge
pretty
one.
much play them the same way, except when I'm declaring. I would say declaring and defending, it's just a totally different game because you have a clear objective goal of making your contract or beating your contract. So you
And
don't have
yeah.
to worry about over tricks.
I feel like
Yes.
it's even more on the defense side sometimes because it's just you have one
Yeah.
possible way
The
where it can
defense
beat
is
it.
so much
So
easier.
you're just like, okay, well then, if this isn't happening, we are not beating it. you
Then
know?
who
So-
cares? Exactly. Then you don't have to worry about it.
But in
Yeah.
in match points, you're sitting there going, oh man, if this is right, we're beating it. But if it's wrong, we're probably getting 12% on this board. So it's the worst choice here. So what do you think? Are we
I
going to play
say
diamonds,
ace of diamonds
and then
king,
clubs?
ace of diamonds, king of clubs.
Yeah.
And then let's see what happens. See if the nine falls for one thing. Because if the nine falls, we get a choice of who to play for four of them. But if it doesn't, we can only play
Does
West
not.
for four.
Yep.
So now we play a small club to our ace.
Okay, good.
Okay.
No,
So now we can cash our clubs. We don't need to tell them anything about the spades or anything
there's a
about what they
spade
need to
pitch
give.
right there.
Yes.
Love seeing that. There's another spade. There are 3 spade pitches.
Okay. So now we can just play a heart to the queen, and we can claim.
Easy game.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's
Ooh.
going to be an average. No,
No,
it wasn't an average.
85.7.
Oh, because people open one no with 18. I guarantee you.
Yeah,
There were
yeah.
18.
Wow,
And we're
we
up to
jumped
first
into
place.
first
How did that
place?
even happen? We showed our hand and took a finesse.
Whoa! No, none of our people got there. So here's the
I knew
normal
those
bidders.
two spade bidders. They were going to show up at some point. There was going to be some normal hand that they didn't do normal.
There's Jan Paul or Jan Paul, but she wasn't the one we were worried about. It was
There's a one no opener. There's
that
our
player.
there's
that player that will not be
he
named.
who shall not be named.
Well done. No, I keep getting past. No, sorry, Jan was our person, maybe, right? That was the person that had the weird.
It's funny. It
results there.
hasn't even been such a roller coaster game. We've been pretty down the middle. Just the results have been a little bit roller
Yeah,
coastery,
results
but I feel like
stuff,
we
but-
have done absolutely nothing weird this set.
We'll take first place at this point. And wow, look at this again. This is a more interesting hand, I think, just because of the values in it.
It is
but
an automatic
it is,
pass. But we
yes,
can talk
yeah.
about it, but it's an automatic pass. It's the
It's-
same idea of if we hope that they balance.
Yep.
Sometimes they balance, although this time if they balance double, I don't know. I think we might be okay in two diamonds doubled.
Our
But
hand is amazing, right? But
yeah,
it's just a spot where, especially when you're voiding partner's longest suit, no
we just
pathways are really
we
going to be
have
well.
no playing strength
All
for
right, good.
game.
We're
We
playing
won't make a
2Ds.
game, and so playing in partners 6-0 fit will actually be our best contract.
Yep. Look at this. This is
And it's
going
just
to be
yeah, it's perfect. This
probably
is
going to go
great. I
hard,
mean,
hard, hard.
admittedly, clubs probably would play okay.
Well, whatever.
King of Hearts, 10 of Hearts. What's that?
Doubleton.
Um,
I mean, lefty has just 4 hearts.
yeah,
Certainly in
they
there.
didn't play. Yeah, 3-0 Trump actually looks like it's not that bad because of that Jack of Clubs.
Yeah, because you have a source of tricks in that suit, and it looks like, yeah, it was a Doubleton.
And we may as well just
Pitch a club.
throw a club, yeah,
Yeah.
because we're gonna get overroughed no matter what. So.
Yeah.
Okay, ace. And now we actually don't need to take the king of spades. This
Right.
is another spot where
Yeah,
this is
love
just
a spade.
habits that you want to get yourself into.
Yep.
You see that you want to discard a club on the king of spades, but it's about understanding that there's no urgency. We have
Yep.
the ace of clubs as an entry later. So
Exactly.
we don't want to expose ourselves to getting overroughed or uppercut. So now we just go ace, king of diamonds, and a diamond, and hopefully East had
9,
started with 4 of them.
10, 11. You ready?
Yeah, let's see.
12. 12.
Oh, okay. So we went down 1.
And so now ace of clubs, and here comes the pitch, folks.
Yeah, well, we had
King
that
of
coming. So now we just have to hope
spades.
that the anybody didn't bid 3-0 and pass us. That's come on, one time can 3-0 the king of clubs was
64.3
off.
is the score in there. It's not
I don't
clear
know. I
yet.
don't know. Streak, hold.
It's not clear.
Oh,
Oh, you saw before I did. Jan Paul, or as some people have called her, Jan Paul, takes it down. I bet you they bid 3 clubs for sure, right?
what happened from 3 clubs?
Let's find out.
Let's
Let's
see
find
what how Jan beat us.
We will
Well
see you in
done,
a
Jan.
second. You put a dagger in us on our Wednesday morning tournament here.
We killed our streak. We were
You know
in
what?
business.
My problem was we never asked the audience anything. That was the downfall. I'm
Well,
sorry,
you know
audience.
what I really hate is that the audience should see this is like a clear-cut spot
Yeah.
where like there's so much to gain
There it
from
is.
passing.
There it is.
There she is. She bid
2-0.
2-0
Wow.
and then bid 3-0. And then how did she make it? What did they lead to help her? They let a spade.
Spade.
Wasn't enough, right? Double. Can you Google it or like I mean not Google it. Can you hit the cheat
Yeah,
button?
she's still
We're
supposed to be
down.
down 1. They just won king of clubs right away. They didn't duck, and now that she had entry
So
to
why?
the
And,
diamonds.
well, let's see why that mattered. Can you go back a trick?
Yeah, yeah.
What happens when you duck
All right,
the club?
So let's take a look. There it is. When you duck the
So
club,
when you duck the club, why is that the killer?
because they can
Because
never get to dummy now. Well, no,
well,
they
can
just play
still
another
get
low
there.
club.
They
Yeah.
can still get there, but the problem is so it goes queen of clubs low low low, and now they can lead a low club towards the jack, but you can actually win the club and play a club, and then
And now they're blocked from their hand.
they're either they're stuck in
Yeah, they have
dummy
to
or
lead
they're
hearts
stuck from their
dummy
hand.
or diamonds. That's what it is. So what Gavin's talking about here is when this one goes, it looks like it might just be the same, but now when it goes low club, this player's only option to try to create an entry, it goes king of clubs, and now they take the entry away from their hand by leading a club back. Their only choice now would be to overtake and stay in their hand, or stay in dummy and take those diamonds, and now you have to lead a red card from there, and that's all bad news for them. Very interesting stuff. But as we saw, that's the player that took us down. And there was another player that had a fun name that took us down a little bit also, a little distraction in this one. But we will live to fight another day, and we will start a streak next week. Jan Paul is a guy.
It will be the fall.
No,
What about Jan Paul?
It was a woman. It was a female player, I believe.
Yes.
At least if her profile is to be believed, Jan. She's a maestro.
Yeah,
so.
if it is a man, then they've decided to really play into an alias here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the Weinstein character. And
Yeah.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining, Gavin. Always a pleasure, my friend. Great to see you during the week on Wednesday mornings now on our regular scheduled time and on a weekly basis. We'll see you guys next week, and have fun at the tables. Until then, folks, take care.